Alright, so now we're going to start our artisan no-knead pizza crust. And this has to be made the day before too. So in a bowl I have 2 cups plus 1 tablespoon of King Arthur unbleached bread flour, 1/8 of a teaspoon of active dry yeast or instant yeast, a 1/2 teaspoon of granulated sugar, 1 1/4 teaspoon salt, 3/4 cup plus 1 tablespoon of lukewarm water. And you're just going to mix that together. Alright, so I'm starting to mix this with my hands because this was getting really hard to stir. And you just want to get all your flour incorporated into this dough. It's no knead, but I am kneading it just a little to get all of my flour in. It's a dry dough. Okay, so after I mixed in with my hands, you're going to have like a shaggy dough like this because this is a no-knead dough, so you don't need to, work with it too much or anything. Just make sure it's in a nice bowl, a ball, and combined. And then you're going to cover this, and this is going to sit overnight or for 24 hours. Alright, so now our pizza dough has risen, and it looks really good. You're going to get it out of your bowl. Make sure you get it all out. There's a lot of dough stuck in here. It feels very nice to work with. It's not sticky at all. Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to cut this in half. And then we're just going to put this on our floured surface, and we're going to pull it out like this. Make sure you have a lot of flour on there so it doesn't stick. And just keep pulling out like this. And then you're going to fold right into the middle, left into the middle. Then you're going to get the flour again. Turn it so the short sides are this way. We're going to pull it the same way we pulled it before. Like this. And again. Right to left. Okay. Now I folded it over, and now all you're going to do is fold it, kind of knead it in, put your fingers underneath, and keep pulling the top. Okay. Then we're going to pull the bottom over the top, all the sides. Like that. And now we're just going to try and get a smooth piece of dough. And this is looking really, really nice. Pinch all your stuff together. Just kind of make it a nice round ball. I'm thinking this looks pretty smooth. So now you're going to just place it in a flour bowl. And you're going to cover this and put it in a warm, draft-free place for about 45 minutes to an hour. Now that the pizza dough has set for 45 minutes, you're going to put flour out on your surface. You're going to make sure the top and bottom have flour on them. And you're just going to push out with your fingers to make a circle, or however you want to make your pizza. Okay, alright, that's really good. This dough feels so nice. I'm just kind of pulling it. I really have not made this. I've not really done pizza dough, so just kind of figuring it out together. I guess just make sure that you have a good enough crust that you like around the edge, and then just kind of put it into a circle, working out from the middle. I worked out a little bit too much. Mine's a little bit thin, but I'll work it out to the edge that way. And once you have the size of your pizza that you want in the thinness or thickness. You're going to move this to a really good floured peel, pizza peel. Then you're going to come back and you're going to put all your toppings on. So we will do that in 1 second. I put the pizza dough on the peel, and now I'm just going to add my toppings. I wanted to tell you, preheat your oven to 500 degrees with your stone in the oven. Once it hits 500 degrees, you're going to turn it on broil. That's when you're going to get your resting dough and start making your pizzas. So while my dough is resting, and I think you really need to let it rest because this did not pull back at all. I fried up some mushrooms, I fried up some sausage, fried up onions, and then we have pepperoni, and I have all kinds of different cheeses in here just mixed together that I had in bags that I needed to use. So I'm going to put some sauce on my dough. Now this is all up to you how much you want. Just don't go up to the edge of the dough. Leave about 1/4 to 1/2 inch. And you can't ruin anything with this. And if you're not a dough or bread dough baker, give it a try. If you don't try, you'll never know if you can get it. I'm very specific on how much I like. Okay, now I'm going to add some cheese. And if you just want to make it like just a regular Italian pizza, you can just put light olive oil on it and fresh tomatoes and fresh mozzarella with some basil, and it's delicious. Okay, so I have my cheese on there, and I am going to put some mushrooms on mine. As you can see, I really browned them on all the sides. That's what you want. You want like that brownie crunch. It makes a world of difference on your pizza. I really like these. Okay, now I'm going to put some onion on. Okay, and now we're going to put this under our broiler for about 6 minutes. I will give you an exact time on what mine took because I am not sure exactly how hot the stone is, so we'll see. So here are our pizzas out of the oven, and they look delicious. This is my first time ever making pizza dough without the bread machine, and I have found it very therapeutic, maybe satisfying, kind of got that aggression out. So if you'd like the recipes, head on over to King Arthur Flour, and you can find all of these breaded and pizza recipes there. And I have just a little tip for you guys. If you live in a really cold place like we do, and your house has a little bit of a draft, if you need to rise your dough, you could put it on a heating pad and still cover it with your towel, and that will make it rise really fast. So that's a little bit of a tip for you. So please like, share, comment, and subscribe. And remember, you do you.